Hello and welcome to Furryearsworld, where we are back in Project Ozone 3 land. And last time we were here, we were messing with these things, empty PCBs and other things and stuff. And I've been trying to riddle a way around getting things out of here, also feeding into here is step one, then getting things out of here when they're ready, and then processing them into here. Where the etching acid was and now isn't, because I cocked up with a bucket. We actually need to make more etching acid. Etching acid. That's the one. And it is made in a pressurized tank with green plastic, bucket of water, gunpowder. So it's creeper, zombie, spider. We can do that. We need a bucket of water. Of course we need a bucket of water. It goes without saying that we need a bucket of water for this bad boy. And we will yoink, and we need green plastic, which we can get easy enough. It was just a simple misclick cock-up. Broke things a little bit. Let's get rid of that just in case. 1, 2. Did we get 3 there? We got 3 there. That's fine. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Good, good, good. We can get all the bits we need from the mob farm, which is, you know, doing a stand-up job of work. It is doing a remarkable, remarkable job of work there. So we go in here and we say, I want 2 green plastic. No, I want 2 green plastic. Boop, boop. Nice. And then we go over here and we go, hi-ho, I've got 2 green plastic, 2 of them. 1, 2. 2 of them. 2 of them. I think that's all you need. That should be switched off, so it shouldn't pull that straight out again. There should be nothing that comes straight out. That's good, that's good, that's good, that's good. Did we put everything in that we need in there? Spider eye, creeper bits, plastic. I guess we did. Bucket of water. Lol. Yeah, have a bucket of water as well. Have a bucket of water as well in there. Why not? Why not? Sure, why not? It's nice to watch this thing do its thing. It's a bit slow, but I can cope with that. Go on, spider eyes. Spider eyes now. And there's our bucket of etching acid. Gone somewhere. Oh, it's in here. There we go. We got it. Nice. Why didn't the green dye come out then? So what we've got here, I've tried doing it with transfer nodes. There is a way I can do it with transfer nodes, but it seems more complicated. So we're going with the vacuumulator, and we are going to open hand right click on the vacuumulator, and we're going to say we only want these, and we want them whitelisted. That's all that's going to come out of here. Just them. Nothing else is coming out of here. That's that. And we're going to plop that in there, and then we're going to sit a chest somewhere. Somewhere's going to be a chest. Maybe here, and we can just pipe straight into that. Is that what I'm thinking? Maybe here. Maybe here would be better. If we do that, that, and that, then we modify this so that the configuration says the back is an output, the top is not an output. That looks better. Then we can block this off and go boop boop. So the vacuumulator should only pull out what has been processed. That is my thinking at the moment. We were trying it with transfer nodes and things. It wasn't working the way we wanted it to. It just wasn't. There was no worky success there. So we're not doing it that way. We want some item conduits, don't we? Item conduits. Item duct. That'll do. I think we only need the one, and then we need a chest. C-H-E-S-T, chest. We've got 168 chests. We're very, very well chesty. We are very chesty here. Just so you know, we are VV chesty. Right, so if we put that in the hole, kablooey, and then we throw this bad boy atop it, like that, that should now fill up with completed circuit boards. Let's try a quick test and toss that in there. That's gone. It's in the chest. Perfect. Now let's try another test. Okay, what else can we throw in there? Let's try some rotten flesh. Rotten flesh has gone in, and it's just going to sit there. It's not going anywhere. That's exactly what we wanted to see. I've got to get that out of there now, though. Ow, 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 ow. That stuff is spicy. That's a spicy meatball. Right, this one. We had a grand dream here, but I think the grand dream is kind of pig poo not going to work. Pig poo. just bang a torch up there. I knocked a torch out while I was laying this pipe. We brought this round to here from over here. That was what we done there then. So I think we can use item nodes for this one. Let's knock that torch out temporarily. I kind of want something to happen here. Are we okay on F7? We look okay on F7. Okay, good. So we're going to try the item node on the side of that, and we are going to try and program one of these filters. We are going to say, if I get just the one on its own, we don't want multiple ones. We are whitelisting empty PCB 100%. At some point we will have to go back in and modify that. So that is empty PCB. We'll have to modify that filter to do failed PCBs as well. And then we'll have a chest there, and then that can feed into a hopper down there. That's what we're after. Because we want to be able to pull out failed PCBs. We just don't want them to go any further than where they are. Where's my item pipe? PIPE, there it is. We've got 63 of the transfer pipe buggers. We won't need that filter. Oh, maybe we'll use one of those filters. We'll just swap the filters over. Who knows? Who knows? Who actually knows? The only thing we don't want this thing pulling out is unprocessed. That's what we don't want it pulling out. We only want it pulling out failed. We only want it pulling out success. So that should... That's going to be messy. Because if I want to auto feed into this, that's going to have to be a hopper. Maybe we can mount the hopper up front somewhere. Here to drop in that. Yeah, we'll try that. We'll try that one. I didn't think that one through entirely. There was a glitch in the matrix there. Hopper, we want one of those. Because we can easily populate a hopper. That's going to be more than capacious enough to deal with what we're putting in there. So if I pop in 11 of those, one of them immediately goes, and it goes straight in there. And it's chewing away there. It's chewing away. It's got nearly 4 bar pressure. This should then pull out the completed one and put it into that chest. That chest then needs to, I guess, go over to some sort of dropper. Some sort of dropper unit here. So this can pull out, because this will get both the failed and the good ones. And the good ones should be 100% ones. That's the key here. What this pulls out should be 100% ones. So this will never get a fail in it. And then this will fill up with circuit boards ready to roll. That's kind of where we're thinking we're going. So we've got those 10 chewing through in there. So we want some sort of dropper. D-R-O-P-P. A dropper. Item dropper. That looks like a good job. Let's try one of them. Let's try making an item dropper. If we could pipe into that and just have it drop as soon as it gets. Presumably with a redstone signal. D-R-O-P-P-E-R. Item dropper. That one. Open blocks item dropper. Should be able to just bang that one straight out. There we go. Good, 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 good. We're going to be testing this with all manner of exciting crap. We don't want that to miss. In essence, we don't want that to miss. So if I pop that in there. Do we need a redstone signal on that? You're not dropping, mate. I've noticed you're not dropping. Never used this block before. I don't know what I used last time I did it, but... Drop. Drop. Where'd my redstone flesh go? Ah, there's my flesh. Why is my Which way did you drop that then? Did you drop it backwards? Let's put this a little higher so we can actually see what we're looking at here. Let's see if we can bang it on the ceiling. Yeah, there's no port to drop out of there, is there? I kind of want a port on that bad boy. How does it drop? How on earth does it drop? Does it drop in the direction you're looking? So if I do that, will it have a port on the bottom? I have no clue. I have no clue. How does it know where it's dropping from? There's still no port. Alright, we're putting this block down on the floor and seeing what the hell it's got on it. That looks like the drop port, doesn't it? Can we use a crescent hammer on it? Let's make a crescent hammer and see if we can use a crescent hammer on it. A hammer. H-A-M-M-E-R. Crescent hammer. Let's see if this bad boy will do anything with it. Right click. Boop, boop. Yeah, it will. Boop, boop. So it looks like whatever side you click on, the puckered anus of dropping is on the other side. Okay, that's interesting. So if I bang it on the wall like thus, and then I get a little bit of height on the go here, and then I click on top of it, the puckered anus should be down there. It is. Nice. Interesting. And then we put our rotten flesh in there. And rotten flesh is still in there. Give it a redstone signal. Boop. Rotten flesh is now in the puddle of goo. If I put something else in there, maybe a lever, does that drop straight away? Or does it need a pulse signal? It needs a pulse. Okay, interesting. Is that the right approach then? Is that the right approach? I mean, we now have something that can do a job, but we need to pulse this. We could stick a redstone clock on it. That would pulse it. We could stick a redstone clock there. And that would cause it to pulse. That sounds like a plan. I like that plan. We need item ducts to take whatever's coming out of there, which should in theory be in there, from there into that, and then that will drop. That process takes 10 minutes, that process takes 5 minutes, so we should never get a backlog. Do you like the way I said should there? Do you like that? Alrighty, so we'll clear that out, and we will get our item conduit. Maybe ducts. Ducts. Some of them. And servos, have we got any servos? S-E-R. We have. Okay, good. Because we only want to pull completed circuits out. We don't want tosh and, as it were, garbage coming out of this. And a basic servo will give us that filter option. Okay, let's slap that there, and we will set that to pull those. Whitelist, only pull those, and you are ignoring all redstone signals, so you're always active. So when that is done, which has got 84%, so we might not see that this episode, that should go up into there, then that should pull it along to there, then that should just sit on it until we put a redstone clock on that bad boy, which we can do now. Because we're not doing anything precise there. Redstone clock. We're just doing, you know, ad hoc, informal, gibbery, pokery, manakawacky, thingamajiggy stuff. Okay, so redstone clock is in. We could bang a lever on that just so that we've got a disable if we need it. Sounds good? Does that sound good to everyone? Does that sound good to everyone? So that's going to chew through its pile of 10. It's on 87%. This is going to get these, so we'll bang that in there. So presently we should see that drop into that pool. There we go, I just saw it drop. And that's bubbling away. That is bubbling away in there. Now we may get an issue with the fact that this will be done long before 5 minutes is up. Long before 5 minutes is up. So there may be two in there, a bubbling. And I don't know whether you can have more than one in there at any given time, but we will, I'm guessing, we will find out. Or I will find out, and I will report back to you. One way or another, the information that we require will be attained, obtained, got, done job. So this is where all our unassembled PCBs should end up. There we go. That's what's going to be in that chest. And anything else that ends up in that pool. I don't know the range on that accumulator. It could be a little bit snappy, so we could end up with a ton of garbage in that chest. But again, it doesn't really matter if we get a ton of garbage in that chest. The control system seems to be working okay. We're at 3.6 bar, so you know we're holding. It's a bit. What's the vague? Vague is a bit. It is, you know. How are we doing in there? 93%. So that's going to chew through. That's going to get itself done, and then we'll have 2 of those in there. So this is just one of those Furryearsworld background systems that just chews and chews and chews and chews and chews, and we end up with stuff. That's just what that is. Just a walk away and forget about. We can interact with everything we need to interact with over here, and this system will just chew through those 10, and we will end up with either failed or 10 good ones. I suspect we'll get a couple of fails in there, but you can reburn the faileds, and they're reusable, so it's not the end of the world. We could automate that process. So there's a feedback loop on that, so that we could, any fails that turn up here get fed to a furnace, get cooked off, get dumped back into the chest or back into the hopper. I think that's over egging the cake a little bit. I don't think we need to do that. I think we can safely dodge that bullet. 97%, nice. It's coming along nicely. That little fella's still bubbling away in there. I don't want to get too close, just in case I decide to pick it up. You know what I mean? We don't want that. So I think we're doing all right. That will just about be ready to drop, so we'll leave it for now. So from Furryearsworld, I think that's been a success. We're going to go with ta-ta for now.